in response to what has created a lot of interest in the media, be it mainstream media, social media, all over, regarding some utterances that were made by the senator for Meru, my colleague, Senator Linturi, yesterday in a mega meeting in Eldoret. Well, as a person who was actually in the meeting and who listened very carefully to what Senator Linturi talked about yesterday, I want to put it very clearly and in context. What is being said has really no reality to what he meant. There are those who truly also know what he meant, but want for their own sake and for political mileage to misrepresent what he said. When Senator Linturi made his statement, he was actually in essence referring to people voting a 6-piece suit in UDA, meaning that those members of parliament in that area where we were, who do not support UDA and do not support His Excellency the Deputy President, he was asking the members of public who are the voters not to vote them in, but instead vote 6-piece, meaning vote a UDA MCA, a UDA MP, a UDA women rep, a UDA senator, UDA governor, and a UDA president. So when he said, he referred to what has now becomes very sensational as the Madoadoa, he was meaning make it a complete, total 6-piece uniform of UDA members of parliament and members of the county assembly. So he was in no way, shape or form referring to displacing people or whatever context they are now trying to make it. But for the sake of argument, we have seen the double standard that exists in this country. We have had, even as Mheshimiwa Kimani Ngojiri has stated, we have the clips and we would be willing to share with you, because you are also supposed to do a bit of investigation when you report. If you need the clips from those such as the governor for our neighboring county here, Nyandarua, when he made those same statements and nothing happened to him. The same thing, I also have another clip by Raila Odinga himself with the same terms, the same words, and nothing happened. You have heard from Babu Owino on some of the things he has said. You have never seen anything happen. You have also heard from people such as many other people, and nothing has happened. But in this one case, when within 1 hour on a Saturday evening, you have arrest, him being sought for arrest within an hour, we also had a letter from NCIC. Why wouldn't they just wait for him to go, record a statement, do their investigation, and then if there is cause for alarm or if there is need to arrest him, let the due process take its course. But this, to Kenyans who are listening to me, this is essentially what the reason was behind that very quick arrest. It was to make sure they eclipsed the very, very, very good meeting that we had in Uasin Gishu, to make sure that, like what we are doing here today, instead of discussing the very important vision and agenda for UDA that was spelled out at the sports club in Eldoret yesterday, we are now here talking about a statement by Senator Linturi, which we all know, all of us know, it was not in that context. So what I would want to appeal to all Kenyans, as we get into these political seasons, the desperate ones will try to twist every word said. Let us not fall for that. Let us remain sober. Let us remain reasonable, and let us make sure that we don't get carried away by misrepresentation, which is what is happening here. So as I conclude, I want to say that Senator Linturi, in his statement, was referring to a 6-piece voting pattern for UDA and for the members of public, and not in any way, shape or form referring to the displacement of anybody. And we continue to urge and we continue to represent peace ourselves. And even if you listen to all our statements, we are about peace. And that is where we are, that is where we continue to be, and we shall not be distracted. Thank you.